Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Funny Crew Talk. And boy, do we have quite a couple of things to talk about for this episode. Once again, I am your host, the great and mighty Mr. Perez. And yes, it has been quite a while since the last episode of this. Yeah, we still need to work on our upload schedule. And, well, among other things. So joining me tonight is on my fellow members, Rebecca, aka Becky,
Hello.
Derpy,
Yo.
Camz,
Hey yo.
and our guest for tonight, Cirno.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh well, it's going good. I could say at least.
It's a new year, new decade.
Well, yeah. So
Another
Happy
decade closer to death.
Hell yeah.
Happy 2012 XD roar.
happy 2012. But yeah, it's now 2020, guys. Can you believe it?
I don't want to believe.
One more year so I can start singing the C Lab theme
I don't know,
song.
man. The Nerve Gear is supposed to come out next year. I can't wait.
That is true.
That's true. Oh yeah. I can't believe I didn't think about that.
When's Yandere Simulator coming out again?
20,
Another 20 years from now.
When does Cyberpunk take place?
I
It's
think
gonna be like his
2077.
great grandkids still saying they're working on it.
Cyberpunk takes place 2077 or 2077, whatever. It was
What
back.
year does Raid 2020 on the NES take place?
The year 2021.
Ah, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure.
yeah. I mean, well, so far, like, it's only February, and apparently so much has already happened so far in 2020. Like, for instance, there was another plague. Kobe died
Oh, hell yeah.
in an unfortunate plane crash.
Was another plague, don't you mean there is?
Yeah, that's what I said. There is a plague.
Yeah, but they're
currently.
You
fighting
said
it.
was. Off tense. Off tense.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Right, past tense, not off tense. There is no
Shut
off
up,
tense.
Camz.
No.
yeah, and apparently, Funimation dropped a show for an anime for basically being softcore porn because they didn't realize it was softcore porn. But anyway,
What show? What show? I'm curious.
Azure Lane, obviously.
Azure Lane doesn't have an anime.
It
Interspecies
does have an
Reviewers.
anime.
Wait, it does?
That sounds like a
Yeah, it
porno.
does.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. There's a anime, and Crunchyroll's mentioned that there's an anime that's supposed to come out next year or the year after that is, let's say this, you know how people got mad, well, Twitter people got mad with Shield Hero and Goblin Slayer?
Yeah.
This one is essentially borderline revenge rape porn.
Oh my
Huh.
god.
It's called Redo of Healer, and it's, ow, the edge. Like, I like Goblin Slayer. I like Shield Hero.
I don't like goblins.
Goblins.
Someone say goblins. But this, like, it's so edgy, it hurts.
Again,
Okay.
is Dante from the Devil May Cry series in it?
No, it's
Yes, it
Nero
is.
from the Devil May Cry series.
It's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I would
here's your
explain-
entire stock.
I would explain the plot, but it might get. But if Perez ever got monetized, it might demonetize the video.
Oh god.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's say this: the first girl, who is this princess. Okay, should I start from the beginning?
No. I guess. Come on.
Okay. So I thought it was an isekai, but it's not. It's just in a magical land. This random farm boy gets chosen to be one of the heroes that saves the world, and he's the healer, right? But
Okay.
the only way to heal is to essentially take on that person's pain.
Mm.
So edgy number one,
Masochist.
and the way
Yep.
he helps other, well, quote unquote, helps other people level up. Because it's easier to level up using certain fluids from heroes. He
God.
essentially gets
Uh-oh.
used as a sex doll.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the other heroes are all a bunch of asshole, creepy ass rapists.
What's this show called?
Redo of Healer.
Ooh. No.
Interesting.
So you
Can't
got-
wait to
And-
wait to watch that one.
Can't wait to see Twitter talk about that. There's no way, unless they censor the shit out of it, there's no way in hell that's going to be on Crunchyroll. Like I said, I'm amazed they just didn't go straight up porn. Because you see bits and pieces, but it's like revenge porn, but they
maybe it'll
cuck
be on
you.
in hentai later. You never know.
What, it'll
Probably.
be on Pornhub?
But, okay.
In
Probably.
hentai.
And
I
the
mean, the entire
worst of
level
them all-
up videos on Pornhub. I mean, I wouldn't
Okay.
be surprised.
I wonder if
And-
there's any of our videos on Pornhub.
No, we're not that
No.
popular
We're not
yet.
that popular. I haven't made
but,
the
like,
account yet.
okay. Hold on, let me finish. Let me
Oh.
finish! I'm not done! Alright, and the worst of these heroes is this bitchy ass princess, but like, imagine mine from Shield Hero, but worse than an actual rapist. And she essentially addicts him onto a drug, and they use him like a sex toy / healing magic dog. So they get to the end of their quest. The Demon King essentially wrecks their shit except for the healer guy, who has become immune to the drug, and he's all edgy and he kills them all. And he uses his healing magic to go back several years in time so he can get his revenge. And he gets caught, breaks out of prison, goes find the bitchy princess after he, has gone back in time, and he threatens to rape her with a red hot poker.
Huh.
Oh my god, I'm looking at some of the fucking pictures for this. Ooh. It just looks like hentai.
It does! What do you mean? It just doesn't go full hentai. No.
Okay, I need to search this up
Stop.
now.
So he rapes the evil princess, and then he brainwashes her into being a good guy, and then they go off and do revenge. And I'm like, she's the one who ruined your life. And I'm not gonna condone rape, but like after you do that to her, you just like brainwash her, and you're like, oh, by the way, we're boyfriend girlfriend now. Like, no, like that's just that's a oh, and he only does that to the girls. Like any of the guys who he wants to get revenge on, no, he does not do that.
Yeah.
Like, there's one night guy who raped him, and like.
Wait,
burnt him down.
is he like is he just the only male hero?
No,
'Cause
there's
I'm looking
another
at all
male
the
hero.
art. I'm
No,
looking
there
at all
was
the
another
art.
male quote unquote hero, and he was
I'm
a
looking
rapist.
at look at this in voice chat text though. That they all look like girls, and then there's
Oh,
him
that-
standing there.
Like looking edgy as fuck. With like
Oh,
he's got like
like
the
this one.
Higurashi faces are a thing. Hold on, voice check. I was just logging out of the game I was in. But like, okay, at one point there's this
Too
this
hot
creepy-
for funny crew.
this
Don't we
creepy
have topics we're
perverted.
supposed to talk about? Oh, there's already Dakimakura.
I want the Dakimakura for Christmas.
We got
Okay.
standards.
Okay. But
Yeah, I'm looking. Like those are just his waifus.
okay. But
And there's this one asshole soldier who, when the quote unquote hero finds him,
We
knocks
don't know
him
our
out.
topics. Let's go.
wow.
oh!
Wow.
I was gonna say he knocks him out. He turns him into a girl. He
Okay,
brainwashes the
okay,
guy's
okay,
soldiers, and the
Camz.
soldiers
Yeah,
rape the
Camz,
guy. to
yeah.
death.
Camz.
Yeah.
I think we get it. I think we and the audience gets that.
What audience? We get like 3 people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all left.
Wow.
I just wanted to warn people of how edgy the next couple years are gonna be.
Okay.
Sure, they were already gonna be pretty edgy. JoJo Part 6 isn't out yet.
God. Anyway, so let's step away from the now and whatever in the future, and let's look back on this past decade to really understand, well, not really understand, just reflect on the changes that we have all made within like the last 10 years.
Well, shit, I haven't really changed.
Can't stop.
Changed that much.
We're just talking about events that happened.
Uh,
Well, I mean, what did happen in the past decade? I mean, nothing really. VR is the thing now,
Yeah.
VR finally
Uh,
happened.
and it's growing fast.
Xbox Connect happened.
The Wii U is a thing.
The
Portal,
Switch came out.
Portal
That's
2.
kind of relevant.
Yeah, Portal 2. That's a good game right there. That came out till
Skyrim.
2011.
You know what's
Yeah,
actually like
Skyrim.
a really good Connect game?
Connectables.
No, Child of Eden deserves more credit. Even though you can play it with the controller, it actually like works with the Connect, and it actually like works really well.
Hmm.
It's if you haven't played Rez before, it's basically it's from the same guy who made Rez. So it's basically a spiritual successor to Rez.
Becky, I thought you were about to say if you haven't played Raid Shadow Legends before. If you don't know about Raid Shadow Legends,
I could have done that.
Oh god.
Alright, well, let's talk about our favorite games from the last decade, lads. What was it?
Favorite games in the last decade. I'd say mine would be Portal 2.
Portal 2. What?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Skyrim, Terraria, Final Fantasy 14.
I bet it was Final Fantasy 14, Camz. You have like 1,000,000 hours in that game.
Yep.
Let me see.
But you haven't.
I'm gonna
you
kind
haven't
of
beaten
go
my,
down. I have like a lot of favorites. I'm just gonna kind of go down the list a little bit in terms of when they came out. I already mentioned Child of Eden, so I'm gonna go to Sonic Generations. Since we mentioned the Wii U, I'm gonna say Splatoon. Then the Switch had Mario Odyssey. I really liked Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah, Mario Odyssey was pretty good too.
Thank you for to play my game.
Thank you so much for to be playing in my game.
Russian, not Italian, there, Derpy.
Thank you so much for to play my game.
Thank you so much for to be playing on my game.
Thank you.
Hey, Sergey. Fuck, what year did GTA 4 come out in?
I
2008.
don't know. We're on a computer. Let's look it up.
Yeah.
2008.
Damn,
2008.
Unless you're thinking of GTA 5, which came out 2013.
No, I was gonna say, hey Roman, it's your cousin
28.
Nico Bellic. Because GTA.
You know what game came out in 2018?
Fuck.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh God.
I was about to say
This
Smash
podcast has been
Ultimate.
sponsored by.
Yes, it's
Dollar
sponsored.
Shave- no.
This podcast has been sponsored by Manscaped. No. Oh god.
This podcast is sponsored by Audible.
Alright, well, who hasn't said their favorite games yet?
My favorite game is Breath of the Wild, to be honest.
This is good.
Uh.
I like that one too. I wouldn't say it was my favorite.
See, I got that for Christmas and I've yet to play it.
Really. This is a good game. I don't think it's a good Zelda game though.
Yes, the Elder
If it,
Scrolls
like,
Hyrule.
if
Open-ended
it was like
amongst the
something
other
different,
games.
was like called something different. Maybe if it was like treated like a spin-off, sort of like Oh, I forgot to mention this: Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Oh yeah, it's a good game.
Oh, and
yeah.
Bayonetta 2 was good.
For me, it was probably
Okay,
Persona
yeah.
5 or Xenoblade 2. I had a lot of fun with both of those games. And of course, Raid
Actually, you know
Shadow
what
Legends.
came out this year? It came out like, let me see.
Oh yeah, and a game that came out like the tail end of this year was, or not, I don't think it was tail end, but Sayonara Wild Hearts. I got that on during the winter sale.
Okay, no,
It was super good.
Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. I fucking love it.
Transformed.
Both. I'm just gonna say the first one because that came
Featuring Honeydew from the Yogscast.
out. No, Transformed had Yogscast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transformed also had fucking Heavy, Pyro, and Spy. From,
Oh, what about a famed Sega star, Danica Patrick? Yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
I mained her actually when I first got
What do you mean
Transformed in
named
the
her? Do they even have stats?
Yeah, they have.
Wait, wasn't Wreck-It
Bob.
Ralph also part of it?
Yeah.
That was like cross promotion. It's like what they did with Danica Patrick is that they had her like drive like a Sonic themed race car at one race. and that's how she appeared in the game. And they also had like Sonic appear in Wreck-It Ralph, obviously.
Yeah.
Huh?
I still haven't. I've only watched Wreck-It Ralph like once, and that was like when I went to see it in the movie theater. I have it on DVD. I just have not watched it.
It's still pretty solid. I don't know how I feel about the sequel though.
I haven't seen the
Ralph
sequel,
Breaks
so
In, and
I
that's
can't
kind of eh.
my 2 fingers on it.
Yeah.
Hey Ralph, I know we've been friends for like 2 weeks and you like saved my game and all that, but I'm gonna go fiddle around on the internet forever. Okay, bye. That's the ending. There, I spoiled it for you. Like, I've noticed it's been a trend lately in Disney films. Like, Toy Story 4, they split up. Wreck-It Ralph 2, they split up. Frozen 2, they split up. Did something happen to Disney? Disney, who hurt
I
you?
forget,
No,
Who hurt
they
you?
turned,
Wreck-It
they
Ralph
turned to
is
live
Pixar,
action
right?
movies and lost all of
Pixar's
what
owned
made
by
them
Disney.
cool.
I know,
Mhm.
still, but like, I forget. Pixar or Frozen was Pixar, right?
Frozen
No,
was Disney.
Frozen is Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like one of the last animated movies they did before they turned into heartless like husks of movies that are the
It was
live
around
action ones.
that was around the
Yeah.
turn of that. Frozen made too much money. Rotten kids.
Yeah, but now we've got, the worst version of The Lion King.
That still made a
Ew.
ton of money, which I
Yeah,
swear,
but it's
one
it's the same movie but worse because you can't get as much facial expressions out of a stoic lion face.
Oh no, you can.
That's
It's
true.
just they like people put like the director said, "Oh, you can't really get much emotion out of a lion," and then people posted lion photos where they have emotion, and
Didn't
it's
they
like,
pose? Didn't the movie studio who like or the animation studio who did it? Didn't they like close down recently because
No, that
Disney
was for
wouldn't
Sonic.
fucking pay them?
That was for Sonic.
that was yeah, that was Sonic.
No, they also did Sonic too, but I heard it was they also did The Lion King as well. I read like Disney didn't like actually pay them their money for the work they
Let's
were
move on.
commissioned
Let's
to
move on
do.
from the. It seems we've moved on from the video game topic. How about favorite anime of the decade, eh? That might be tough because there was a lot of good ones that came out.
Penny and Stocking with Garter Belt.
I've really got nothing to pick from, honestly. It's hard for me to pick.
Did Penny and
Maybe
Stocking come out?
Komoto
this decade?
Umaru-chan?
It's like, hold on, I gotta double check. From this decade, that's it's a really good question because I didn't see a whole lot of like recent stuff.
Or did you just watch a bunch of older stuff? Wait, did JoJo's come out this decade?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's up there for me, but I think my favorite was Made in Abyss. That show is like an emotional fucking trip, dude. It gets kind of gruesome.
I'm just still gonna say Penny and
yeah, Penny and Stocking was really good, especially the dub.
I can't wait to one of these. I really want to meet Monica Rial.
Oh, and I forgot to mention Kill la Kill. That's a really good show as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kill la Kill. Damn.
I've been rewatching it. It's so good.
This is the part where I'd say Cory in the House, but that came out in like the late 2000s.
Cory in the House, best enemy.
No, Victorious Best Anime. That came out in the 2010s.
God, dude. Big Time Rush.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
God. Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, Promo was really good. I really enjoyed Promo.
Oh.
Same with Your Name.
Oh, another good one that came out that decade was Demon Slayer.
I saw the first episode of that. It was pretty good.
It's so good. Episode 19, it like made rounds on the internet for how good it was.
Okay. Well, how about a favorite movie of the decade?
Baby Driver.
Ooh,
Hands
yeah.
down.
I don't know.
I haven't really watched that many movies. Well, the only movie I only saw this decade was probably to be what was it? One of the few movies I saw has to be the DBC movie.
Which DBC movie?
Brawly, Super Brawly.
It's
that
weird.
was
I didn't
pretty
see
good.
that many movies this decade either.
Yeah, it's one of the few I saw, watched, and
Let me
actually
see.
enjoyed.
The movies I can remember seeing. like I only remember seeing like 3 movies that like weren't
Okay, no, I think I got
like
one.
reissues. Like
Kunoshiba.
I remember I saw Space Jam when that came back in theaters, but that's not a 2010s movie. But I'm trying to think what I remember seeing. I remember seeing Wreck-It Ralph,
That was a good one.
Mhm.
the Muppets movie.
Oh yeah, the Muppets. God, I forgot about that.
That was pretty good.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The Muppets movie and Ready Player One.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ready
that was a
Player
good
One was
one.
alright.
So out of all those, I'm Ready Player One is still kind of fresh in my mind. So I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for saying it, but Ready Player One, I guess, if
You.
I have to pick.
I mean, it's better than the
Uh,
book. The movie's definitely
true.
better than the book. And I read the book.
In a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but wasn't Tracer in Ready Player One?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
also
think
saw,
wasn't she
Yeah.
like an avatar?
SpongeBob out of water. So
Yeah.
I'll say that Sponge out of water was pretty good.
Yeah. For me, it would probably. See, it's kind of tricky because I saw a lot of movies, especially like in the more recent years.
Oh, I saw Endgame too. I saw Endgame.
I have yet to watch an Avengers movie.
I haven't seen any of the MCU movies. I only saw Endgame.
Oh, Spider-Man Far From Home was good.
Spider-Man Far From
Yeah, I
Home
heard
was
that
good.
one was good.
And
too.
Spider-Man Homecoming is also really good.
I got Infinity War on Blu-ray. I just haven't watched it.
I mean, I have all the MCU films on Blu-ray.
Well, good for you. I fucking don't. Oh, well, I'll
Yeah.
just fucking. I'll probably pirate them after this. I don't know.
Wait, well, you can't talk about that. It's illegal.
Fuck off. Again, we have standards.
Huh?
That's correct.
What?
We have
What's the
standards
Imagine having standards.
I'll be
for
right back.
for something that only like 3 people. And I'm pretty sure those 3 people are people on the team. You know, watch.
Huh.
So yeah, imagine having standards.
What about the Joker movie? I didn't see that one, but I heard a lot of good things about it.
I saw that movie. It was pretty good.
Prime
I like the
Minister
acting.
Joker,
We watched
please.
that movie. It's a good one.
I gotta say, the one movie I remember most this decade was probably the original The Avengers back in 2012. That's the one I keep thinking
Actually,
of.
really, the one that stuck out the most was Sponge Out of Water. I'll say that Sponge Out of Water was pretty good. It was actually because I liked it too, because a lot of the movies nowadays are CGI. They're like computer generated. Sponge Out of Water had both. It had both traditional animation or 2D animation when they were in Bikini Bottom, and then they had like the CGI when they were on land in like the Roger Rabbit type sequences. Even though they did just recently they did SpongeBob's Birthday Blowout on TV, and they go to the surface again, but they're 2D animated.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
I really liked Birthday Blowout. That was really good. I'm really upset that Steven Hillenburg isn't with us anymore.
Yeah.
I've got 2 things to say. One, I was just gonna slide out because I've got stuff to do tomorrow. And 2, feel free to delete that, like, cut out that redo of healer section.
No, it's good. We're keeping it in.
Ah!
We're
Oh,
keeping,
God.
yeah, we're keeping it in. Look what you've done. This is
You can't
everyone
just
gets
leave and tell us to cut out like the only part of the podcast that you were in.
Yeah.
It's mostly because I just need to go to bed. I have to be at somewhere like 11 tomorrow.
Did you state your favorite movies or?
Oh,
Might as
shit.
well.
Or anime.
Um, It's
Or-
the
or
remake's
game?
been pretty good. I did list the games.
Or all the above?
You sound like
Let's-
E.T., Cam. Jesus.
No, you sound like meat. Like a high-pitched meat.
No, it sounds like E.T.
Meaty.
Freaking sweet.
Hey, Wallace, do you remember that time I became Sans from Undertale?
No.
That
Yeah.
was a fucking legendary moment when when fucking Sans just came on screen during that direct.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a fucking legendary moment.
Oh god, when I saw that, I was like, oh no way. And then like about 3 minutes after I was just looking through the stuff on for memes and such, I
Mhm.
counted like about 50 sands on that one page of memes.
Yeah, I remember
I
everyone.
was like, are
Oh,
you
you know what?
serious?
You know what's the thing now? Because Cuphead's in Smash.
Now it's like an entire thing full of Cuphead.
No, it's Sans Cup. It's like the Sans outfit, but with Cuphead's head.
And then vice versa.
Yeah,
Am I right? Yeah.
Cup Sans.
Jeez. Nintendo just knows how to help the memes at times.
Get
That's
ready
not
for a
Nintendo's
bad
meme.
time.
Oh god.
Anywho, I'm sliding off
All right,
Alrighty.
thanks for joining.
and
Later.
giving you all nightmares with I still can't believe they greenlit it. Like, why?
I'm surprised they did.
Like,
Uh,
I was just looking at one of the chapters again, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's not even like funny, haha. It's like, you know, crawling in my crawl.
God.
Later.
Alright, later.
Anyway, since this ties into the whole favorite movie trend, were there any favorite like TV shows maybe?
Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Gravity Falls was a big one.
I didn't really watch a whole lot of like TV shows. Like, the only one I really like got into that much was The Mandalorian. That one was really good.
I'm trying to think.
Does that
I
count as a
can't-
TV show? Because it was only on Disney Plus.
Yeah, because it's still a
Yeah, it
TV
was-
show. It's still a
Let me see,
show.
Some of my favorite cartoons of the 2010s. Let me see. Symbionic Titan.
Teen Titans Go, obviously, right?
No. Well, I am gonna get a
No.
lot of flack for saying these next two. I really liked Star versus the Forces of Evil.
That was
I
good.
Yeah.
I liked
liked.
I hated the ending. So did everyone else on the internet.
I
I
don't
liked
think I ever watched
Apple and
it.
Onion on Cartoon Network.
Don't know what that
That's
is.
a little more recent.
Oh, did regular show come out this decade?
Yeah, regular
Oh,
show
that's it.
came out.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I never really watched it, but I've seen scenes from it, and it seems really good.
Yeah, regular show is really good. So
Yeah,
is
it was.
Symbiont. Have you seen Samurai Jack before, Derpy?
Oh.
Yeah, that came back too. That we can count that as a
That's-
2010 show.
Yeah, that's basically one of my
Fifth
favorites
season,
of
yeah.
this one.
Ooh,
Oh,
that fifth
Pop
season.
Team Epic. That would be good for a favorite anime.
Poputi Mepico.
Yeah.
Okay, but how about we move on to our next topic then, shall
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Anyway,
I
I
can
feel like the
gush
only
about
person who knows
Symbionic
anything about
Titan
this
on a future
topic.
episode.
so how about that Papa John's guy, huh?
He,
You mean the Dark Lord of Pizza?
Yes, the
Yeah.
pizza man himself. Why is his image so big?
Hey, no, the Pizza Man is Dante from Devil May Cry.
Da-da, da-da, dun-da-da, da-da, 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 da-da.
Don't you know about Wacky Wahoo Pizza Man, Perez?
I do. So do you guys know why he's so internet infamous at the moment?
I do not actually. I've been away from the
He got
internet.
fired from his own company for saying the bad word.
Yeah, he got fired from saying the not good word, the N
The
word.
not good word.
I'm
Wow.
going to
Hard
say
R.
the
That's actually
N-word.
something I didn't know.
Actually, I have an idea.
I mean, the pizza's still good, so I don't really
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
care.
the last time I had Papa John's pizza, I got food poisoning.
Good job, Perez. Maybe you're allergic to Papa John's. Maybe that was the day of reckoning for
Then
you.
again, where I live, Papa John's is actually probably the best pizza you're gonna get. Actually, no, Chuck E. Cheese is the best pizza you're gonna get.
Chuck E. Cheese is good, but it doesn't
Stay
warm
away
up
from
as
those
well as Papa
animatronics,
John's.
then.
Then again, I eat pizza. You know what I actually do sometimes? I get Domino's and I wait for it to cool off. It tastes really good cold Domino's.
Oh, I cannot stand cold pizza. I don't know why people like it so much.
Yeah, but
It's
I
a
yeah.
like
texture
Domino's.
thing for me.
I really do.
I mean, but yeah. So Papa John's got fired from his company back in I think 2018 at this
Yeah.
point, and
It was
then
all over the news here because I live like near. I live near him. Or when I say near him, I mean like an hour.
well, of course, then in November he did the legendary interview. Well, he was like all like sweaty and greasy, basically saying, I've eaten 40 pizzas in 30 days. They definitely changed the recipe. The day of reckoning is coming.
Day of reckoning will come.
I think he was just trying to become his pizza Sona.
Persona!
He was trying to become pizza.
He was becoming one with the pizza.
Show me your true form.
and the only way to become a pizza is become sweaty and greasy, much like the actual pizza he serves.
Man, what confidant is Papa John's?
Pizza confidant.
What do you think his stand is?
He doesn't have
Papa
a stand. His persona.
Okay.
And it's an embodiment of his persona.
Persona.
Not me. The day of reckoning. Actually, no, he wouldn't have a persona. He'd have a palace.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
palace. Gotta
A
go
pizza palace.
steal his treasure. What would
Which
his
is
treasure
just-
be?
Or just a pizza cutter. A golden pizza cutter.
I guess his treasure already got stolen from him. Maybe his heart changed and the Phantom Fuse made him say the N word.
Oh God. Man.
That's way funny. That's a lot more funny than it should be.
He looks way too fucking greasy.
just like pizza, dude.
Yeah, he's just pizza. It's even worse
He
mix. I
is
have
pizza.
like his stupid fucking face on the screen.
What was it?
Day
One
of reckoning
episode
will
of,
come.
it was like a recent episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd, and
Oh.
they got it was on Pepsi Man, and they got the
Oh.
guy who did the cutscenes. He was actually in the cutscenes. Then he started turning
God,
into
he is
Pepsi.
just so greasy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at this.
The day of reckoning will come.
That's what
I'm looking him
happens
up right now.
when you eat 40
That's what happens.
pizzas in 30 days.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Butch Hartman, kind of.
Yeah, what we saw in that interview was a
He's
second.
like a sweaty Butch Hartman.
That was a villain origin story, like a Butch Hartman when he had his.
Oh my God, you know what he looks like? If you were to shave his hair a little bit, he'd look like Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising. The day of reckoning will come, Raiden.
Yeah, he sort of looks like Butch Hartman.
I can see that, and it aggravates
Yeah,
me
I
because they're both shitty people.
Yeah.
Oh God, Butch Hartman.
It's like the things they make are pretty good, but the actual person is kind of not good.
Wait, is he wearing a Papa John's uniform?
Yep.
Didn't he got fired?
It looks like he is wearing a Papa John's uniform in a way. Yeah.
I mean, he still needs to have clothing. I mean, he is like the original Papa John. When you think about it, like that's probably not even his clothes. That's probably just his skin, like just the Papa John
the
shirt.
record won't be set straight.
I still find it so weird. Like after that interview, the Domino's CFO, like died. I don't remember. Was it a plane crash or a heart attack?
Both.
Just both. He had a heart attack in a plane, and then the plane crashed. Yeah, sure. Hold on, let me actually. Okay, no, it was snorkeling. Snorkeling accident. That's how that CFO.
Those are two completely different things.
Yep.
Maybe he was gonna go snorkeling but before his plane could land, he crashed into the water after having a heart attack with his snorkeling gear still on.
That sounds really complicated.
Because Papa John made him eat 1 million pizzas in his sleep, and then he stuffed the plane's engines with pizza.
Oh God.
Oh no.
And when the cheese melted, it like clogged the engines.
This is some creepypasta shit coming on right here.
But that's
Imagine
just a
someone
theory.
Imagine
Pizza
someone probably
theory.
wrote a Papa John's pizza pasta. Someone
I'm
probably
sure.
Pizza
did.
pasta.
Papa John's pasta.
A pizza pasta.
Jones.
Oh god, I don't want to check fanfiction.net for those.
Creepy.
Sorry, Vinny. We had to mention Vinny.
Vinny's maiden name.
Vinny Pizza Pasta.
It's Vincent Von Pizza Pasta.
Yep,
Funny man.
there is one.
What?
There's a few.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no.
I've just searched it up. There are a few creepypastas of it.
Oh no, Cirno, why would you give us this forbidden knowledge?
You could have been silent about this. Said
Sorry.
nothing, and we could have, moved on with the podcast.
Yeah, let's just move on now.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, good idea. This is kind of old news at this point. So let's go into something a little more current and a little more spicy. Let's talk about the other meme man himself. Let's talk about Onision.
You mean J Station? I'm just kidding.
J Station.
We could talk about both, actually.
Oh man, I would, but I don't know shit about J Station other than the fact that
I know fuck all about Onision.
Okay, so Onision's story is kind of complicated. Like, there's a video online. I'll probably link it in the description of this podcast. But yeah. So basically, the story for Onision, he's this YouTuber who got popular because he wrote that "I'm a Banana" song like 10 years ago. At this point,
Oh God.
That was him?
that was him,
Wow.
God.
and that got him onto Tosh.0.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And basically, the whole thing with Onision is he and his husband, Kai, have been accused of grooming young girls. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, grooming young girls into... God, I don't know how to explain it. I apologize, I'm so bad at explaining these types of things.
Take your time. We this is a podcast that you're recording, so
Yeah.
it only reflects how much space the audio file takes up on your PC.
But yeah, so basically, Onision and his husband have been accused of basically sexually harassing young girls. And it's to the point,
Jeez.
well, basically, now, the man, the legend, the hunter of pedophiles himself, Chris Hansen, is on the case to get his ass
Really?
in jail. Yeah,
He's come out of retirement, boys.
yeah.
He's arrived. The day of reckoning has come.
How many
The
times
real
have
day
we
of
said that
reckoning.
in this podcast, the day of reckoning?
Yeah, that's the name of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just playing gotcha games, dude. I don't even know.
I don't even know either. I just know Onision bad, Chris Hansen good. Because Chris Hansen's the legend. I still find it, like, the funniest part is Chris Hansen went to Onision's house, not to, like, arrest him or anything, just to ask him, like, a couple of questions, like, why don't you have a seat over here? Like, that sort of thing. He knocks on Onision's door, and the first thing Onision does is call the cops on him. He called the cops on Chris Hansen.
Who does that?
Yeah.
He's got to be insane. He's definitely
People
guilty.
named Onision, that's who calls the cops on Chris Hansen.
Yeah, and of course, naturally, it's Chris Hansen, so of course the cops didn't do anything.
They were already there,
Stand there
actually.
and just laugh while Chris Hansen's just interrogating him.
Yeah. Oh man, that was so fucking stupid though. Yeah, if you're on the hunt by Chris Hansen, and your first thing to do when you see Chris Hansen is to call the cops,
Like,
that probably means you're guilty, man. Oh man, it gets even better though, cause apparently Onision tried to sue Chris Hansen, for like harassment, that sort of thing, and when the court day arrived, the court got the wrong Chris Hansen to come in.
Uh-oh.
wait, really? They got a different guy named Chris Hansen?
They got a different guy named Chris Hansen to come into court.
It's Mr. Noodle's good friend, Mr. Noodle.
And like the funniest part about this is what he wore when he came to court. It's already showing on the screen, like right here.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that suit? What is that fit? Look at this dude with the fucking backwards ass bulletproof vest and those not Yeezys. I don't
Are
know.
those
Yeah.
sweatpants or Under Armour?
I don't
Like
know.
athletic pants?
God, that is such a bad fucking fit.
Degenerates.
What a fucking loser that Onision.
Oh yeah, another thing that happened last decade is Todd Howard called people degenerates, which is funny.
Oh God.
Oh man, I just keep thinking of that chewing guy at that one E3. I think was it
Did you say
2018?
chewing guy?
Chewing. I think that was
Oh.
2019 actually.
You said
I'm pretty sure that was E3
chewing guy.
2019.
It was 2019.
Yeah. Just fucking chewing.
Woo, yeah!
Ooh, yeah. And apparently, I think one of the streams even caught like Todd saying, if that guy keeps chewing, I'm gonna kick him out. Something along those lines. I don't remember the specific.
Well, he needs a hype man. What else is he gonna do? Who's gonna cheer for Fallout 76?
Yeah, who's gonna cheer for Fallout 76 Battle Royale?
It's not a broken game. It is.
The game is fun. If it's not fun, why bother?
Why bother?
Yep.
Why bother?
And my God, it took them a long time to fix that little exploit where people were stealing inventories and such. That was a thing.
Oh man, we are so not qualified to talk about these sort of things.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
we don't know enough about them.
True. That's
You're
very
the one
true.
who came up with the subjects.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, basically,
How about that airline food?
yeah, what's the deal with airline food?
My God!
Is it
What
is it a
that
food
stuff?
or is it an airplane?
Good night.
Oh man.
What's the deal with recoil?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people like better than us that talks about New Zealand in more detail, specifically.
Yeah.
So
Critical.
Yeah,
Cool.
don't watch us. Go watch someone
Go
else.
watch Moist Critical on YouTube. I'm sure he's done a really funny video where he goes like, "It's me, critical. I'm Onision. Yeah."
Yeah.
That's what he sounds like.
Just the main thing is, yeah, Onision bad. Chris Hansen's still a legend.
Onision bad, funny crew good.
Oh man.
We don't
You just
sexually
sounded
harass
like
kids.
you sounded too much like Schwarzenegger for a second.
Onision bad. Get to the chopper.
I'll get to the chopper. I'll...
Put that cookie down. No.
Oh my god! Remember when he got like drop kicked by somebody and he just didn't move? Oh my god!
Do
You gotta
remember
put the clip
scene?
when you edit the video. You gotta put the clip up of him just getting absolutely kicked. He doesn't even move. He
You
like
remember
gets like he says jostled. Hold on.
I gotta
Do you
see
remember
this.
that one scene in True Lies with him fucking riding a horse in the mall? And he tries to fucking take it up the escalator? Or the elevator, whatever it is. And he's just fucking riding this horse through the mall. And he's like kind of like struggling with it a little bit.
See, I would say yes, but I haven't seen True Lies.
Oh, it's actually a really good movie.
I mean, it's by James Cameron. It's got to be pretty good.
Dude, he gets kicked and he tanks it.
Oh my god.
Okay, the dude who kicked him broke his leg.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. Arnold Schwarzenegger's built like a wall, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
He like gets like pushed forward a little bit and doesn't even like move.
Holy cow.
God. God, just Schwarzenegger's just like, what the fuck happened?
It's like, oh, I felt something on my back. Was it a bug? Oh, it's man. I can tell you guys all just watched it.
God.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Oh man.
Okay, now it's just pandas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like only about 11 seconds and such.
Just...
I want to see more. I want to see an epic anime fight. I don't want to see that.
It wouldn't have been an epic anime fight. The guy who kicked him literally broke his leg.
Wow.
That's how strong Arnold is. The Governator. He's the governor of California.
Combinator.
The Governator.
Oh,
That
yeah,
sounds like a
that's good.
shit wrestling name.
Shut up.
Like a really cheesy wrestler name.
The Governator.
Governator.
That's like,
Yeah,
it's
probably
like a Metal Gear like a Metal Gear Rising like fight. The Metal Gear Governator.
fucking love Metal Gear Rising, by the way.
Dude, it's such a good game.
Yeah, it is. Did it get nominated for like any Game of the Year awards?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe soundtrack. Its soundtrack's really good.
Okay.
Alright, what's our next topic? 'Cause we kinda
Yeah,
went off.
let's move on to something we're still not really qualified to talk about, but at least something that we could at least say a little more about.
Hey,
So,
Vince, you ever hear about Netflix?
yeah, what's the deal about Netflix? Yeah,
More
anyway.
specifically, yeah, just go into it.
All right. So, I have a question for you all. What is the one trend in media that's becoming more and more popular in recent years?
Netflix adaptations. Or it's
Well,
just live action
Superhero
adaptations.
movies.
Okay, yeah. The answer was yes. Let's how about let's take an animated movie and just make it live action.
Yep.
It's genius, right?
Yeah, man.
Sonic?
Okay, since we're talking about this, I want to say these two words. I'm gonna give everyone else here PTSD. Kim Possible.
Oh
Is
god.
that even out yet?
That's
No,
been
it
out.
already came out. It fucking came and went.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it was like I think it was like a TV only thing. It was like
Yeah,
a
that was a TV movie. I saw the
Still. Well, I
nostalgia
knew
critic
that.
review of it. It looks like shit.
That's because it is shit.
Oh, good thing I never heard seen or anything. GG.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take a animate a movie and make it live action, but make it look as uninteresting and uninspired as possible. But who cares, right? Because that's still gonna make money.
Hold on.
Yep.
Nostalgic
there's-
equals money.
There is one that is good, and I have to show you a picture of it.
What is it, the live action Death Note?
No. Hold on. The fucking here, let's put it in voice chat text so you can. The the Diamond is Unbreakable live action.
Oh my
movie.
god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Is this real?
Yeah, it's 100% real.
Holy.
This looks fake. This looks,
It's not.
It does. But
it
holy.
really does look fake.
It isn't fake. It is 100% real.
Oh yeah, that
You
Diamond
want the
Unbreakable
trailer?
movie
I'm
is real.
vaguely interested to see it now.
Just
to see how it's going to be, if it's going to be bad or not.
Yeah, you
Is
wanna
it
know?
going to be good, or is it going to be bad?
Okay, but you know what's another good live action adaptation? I haven't seen it personally, but I hear Duncan Quinny said it's pretty good. The Gintama live action film. I hear that's pretty good.
I haven't seen it. What's it on? Or I guess you don't know because you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't know. I
Man,
had
you
to
could
ask.
look at like the bad ones, like Disney live action ones, which are
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, that's like take a look at the. How about that live action, the Lion King movie?
Would like live action CGI like hybrid movies count or?
Well, yeah, that's basically what they are.
No, I meant like so. Earlier, I brung up the Muppets movie. Would that count?
Yeah, I guess. But then again, it was
Mu-
never like
Muppets
animated in the
wasn't
first
really-
place.
Yeah, that's true. The Muppets always had like guest stars too.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess what would be another example? I mean, wait, I already mentioned the live action Death Note.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Next topic.
No,
I mean, how about
we gotta stretch this one out a little bit more.
how about that live action Dragon Ball movie, huh?
Wait, was a live action Dragon Ball movie?
Yes,
Yeah,
there was, and it was absolutely.
Yes.
Hold on a second.
yeah,
Just
Dragon Ball
don't even
Evolution,
ask
guys.
about it. Just don't even ask. Pretend.
Oh my god! Oh, I remember this. I didn't watch it. God, is that supposed to be Goku?
Yes.
Oh my god, he looks like you know, like in like cartoons when a character gets electrocuted and their hair sticks up a little bit.
Yeah.
He looks like that. He looks like one of the villains from Home Alone.
Oh my god, you're right.
You're right. Yeah.
Look at him.
You're right. You're freaking right.
You know who he looks like?
Looks like Marv.
He looks like what's the one nostalgia critic character?
I don't
Which
know.
one?
You know the one with like the hair that's sort of sticking up like that. The one with like the goth makeup too. The edgy one. I forget his name. Oh, I remember now. It was Devil Boner. He reminds me of Devil Boner. Looks like Devil
Oh.
Boner from
Bang, bang, bang! Pull my devil boner.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean that's not even counting like all the upcoming stuff that's live action, animated to live action. You know, they're making like a live action Cowboy Bebop.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they ever done a
Uh-oh.
live action Lupin before?
Yeah, they
I know
have.
I know they're doing the full CGI one. And I'm actually really
There's actually 2 live-action Lupin films.
Yeah.
There's like a
Should
old
I
one from the
should I
70s.
be interested or should I run?
I mean, I
No.
hear like
Oh
the
no,
old
there's
one.
an Attack on Titan live action movie.
Okay, I saw the
Yeah.
Attack on Titan live-action films in theaters. I don't like them. They're not good.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, there's like 2 live-action Lupin films. There's one from like the early 70s that's pretty goofy, and then there's like one from like 2014 that's like kind of, eh. At least that's what I heard, because I'm on a Lupin Discord, and of course they know quite a lot about Lupin there. So
Well, you know more Lupin than me. You're the one who got me into watching it.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, I guess Alita Battle Angel counts as a live action movie.
Does Ready
Really?
Player One count as a live action animated movie? It had Tracer in it. It had the Iron Giant in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Detective Pikachu! I guess that
Yeah,
counts,
Detective
doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
I
Yeah,
forgot
Detective
about
Pikachu. Yeah. Oh yeah, but
I
they
Oh
totally didn't
no,
go-
they're making a Death Note 2 live action movie.
I totally didn't go see Detective. I sort of embarrassed my friends because I went to see Detective Pikachu in a Pikachu onesie.
see, but the difference is Detective Pikachu is good.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's one of the few live action remakes that, well, not really remake. Well, adaptation. That's more of an
Detective Pikachu
adaptation.
is sort of an original story.
No, it's based off a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Based off
Detective
the
Pikachu
game.
3DS game.
Detective Pikachu, yeah.
I still haven't like played it yet because like after the Switch came out, like I just kind of neglected my 3DS.
No.
And the one game that I did buy, like the most recent 3DS game I bought was WarioWare. But that's because I've been waiting for another WarioWare.
Oh,
Because
God.
Game and Wario kind of sucked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We need another Wario Land game.
Truth,
True,
facts,
yeah.
science.
I still haven't played Wario World Gold. That looks pretty fun.
We
It's
need
o- it's
another.
okay.
We need a Rhythm Heaven.
I
Rhythm
remember
Heaven game for the
back when
Switch.
Miiverse was still up on the community.
Oh, God.
On the community for for like the virtual console re-release of the original Game Boy Advance WarioWare. I said that they should like take all the past WarioWare games and make like a mega one.
That's
Like,
Wario World Gold.
Yeah, and Nintendo. This is like, back when Miiverse is still up again, and they
Mhm.
actually did it. I'm like, they listened to me. Holy shit!
Whoa, wow.
The only problem
Wow.
was that I said it should have been on the Wii U, not the 3DS. But then again, by the time it came out, the 3DS or the Wii U came and went.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I still love the Wii U.
So have
Yeah.
ours.
I do too. That's basically just my makeshift Wii.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, the One Piece live action is coming too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. See, I'm kind of
What are they gonna do with that? How long is that
Oh,
series
shit,
gonna
you
be?
know what we get to talk about too, and this would be a good segue into the next subject.
Berserk live action.
No, the
Naruto
Sonic
live action.
live action movie, the Sonic movie.
Oh my. Still a mystery on how that's gonna be.
Yeah, well, it's considering they're taking feedback.
Yeah.
Well, they
took
took
the
feedback.
where how the old Sonic looked. That looked horrible. The new one actually looks much better. The creator
I
himself
still
said
remember,
that there's still something off on it.
When I went to see Detective Pikachu, and when I went to see Weathering with You last week, everyone in the fucking theater, Meow. Just everyone. It's like a law now. You have to say it when it's being shown to you.
Why would you say meow when you could instead be saying moo? That's clearly superior.
Sonic's pretending to be a cat, though. That's.
I mean, we already have a live-action Sonic movie, guys.
Is it the Flash?
No, it's that.
Oh no!
Gotta get some fast food.
It's chili dog time, yeah!
Chili dog time.
Eat that hell! Eat that fucking hell! Cram it down your fucking throat.
I mean, the Sonic live action still looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting. Cause I've seen like interviews of like Jim Carrey like talking about the film, and he's like so passionate about it, which is kind of weird for Jim Carrey.
I mean, it might be good.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
it might
you know
be.
what movie came out during the 2010s that we could have mentioned?
Cats?
No, Cool Cat Saves the Kids. We
But
had-
Cats movie.
Yeah, Cats movie was legendary though.
Yeah, you know what my favorite part of the Cats movie was?
Not the cats.
No, when they lost Sven. $20 million on the movie.
Yeah.
I've heard that joke.
I'm sorry, I had to. Blame Derpy, brought up cats.
I still can't believe how emotionless the animals in the Lion King live action look.
Dad, no.
And that's no good.
I thought you were about to say that's a theory. That's just a theory.
A game theory.
Thanks for not watching.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to Behind the Me.
Oh my God, what happened to him? Is he still making videos?
The last thing I remember he did was like he just recorded himself giving his grandmother a dildo for her birthday.
What?
What?
No, like literally like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a funny prank. I'm giving my grandmother a dildo for her birthday.
Okay.
Ooh, I know what a cool live
And
action
I'm like,
adaptation.
I came here from behind the meme, not to see stupid prank.
I know what a cool live action adaptation would be. Initial D. That could be a really cool live
Yeah,
action.
they could do something like the Fast and the Furious Initial D.
I mean, like the new F9, Fast and Furious 9. It's basically just like Just Cause. If you really watch the trailer.
I still have flashbacks to when we watched the Game Awards and they showed off that Fast and Furious game, and it looked like
It looked like fucking shit. And like
looked
the
like
best part was
it
like
looked like a PS2 game.
Oh god, I just can't. I just keep thinking about how just like fucking tall Vin Diesel was. Like he had to like just bend over just to like reach them out like, hey guys, what's up? Yeah. We have an entire video of us watching the Game Awards. You should check that out.
Yeah, it's on my. It's on the main. If it's the VOD is on my Twitch channel and the actual video is on the Funny Crew YouTube channel.
Yep. Well, why don't we move on to our last topic for the night then, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so getting back to our first topic, since we have already looked back on like what happened last decade, let's look forward into, well, just 2020 in general. So, what are you guys most excited for this year that hasn't already come out yet?
Battle for Bikini Bottom HD. That's what I'm looking forward to, actually.
The Xenoblade Definitive Edition, because I haven't played the original
Yeah.
Xenoblade yet.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
Yes.
I
I
know
can't
I've
wait
been
for
I
it to
know I've
come
been
out.
like ultra hyped about Persona 5 Royal, but I've never played the original Xenoblade, and I really want to play it in HD on the Switch.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game to come out too.
Am I allowed to say what I want? Not that it's actually confirmed.
Go
What was
on.
it, Wonderful 101?
That uh, maybe maybe GameCube Virtual Console on Switch.
Oh
Maybe.
my god.
Super Milk Chan Season 2. It's probably I'm really hoping that happens. Shit, what else could I talk about? I basically
I
said
mean,
what I
if we're
want.
talking about what we like want to see in the new decade or new year, I want to see the old Persona games get remade,
Yes. That would be
Personally,
nice.
I'd
especially
be fine with
especially Persona 3, because I cannot. I really want to play Persona 3, but I just don't want to play it because the gameplay is awful.
Because you can't control your party.
You cannot control your party members, and Tartarus is the worst thing in the world.
You can't control your party members unless you play Persona 3 Portable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
even
which was
then,
just
that's kind of
a
limited.
visual novel.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm looking forward to P5R. Like, I already got
Yeah,
that
me too.
pre-ordered.
Oh, and P5 Scramble too.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Scramble.
yeah. I actually want to get that game when it comes out.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's coming out soon in Japan, but we gotta wait for it in the States.
We'll probably get a release date for that once Royal comes out.
Yeah, probably, but still, I hate waiting for it.
How
Well,
it came.
Imagine being patient.
yeah, imagine
Yeah.
waiting.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just buy it when it comes out because like PlayStation and Switch aren't region specific.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be able to read anything.
Yeah. Plus, I already know the English voices of the characters, and I tried to play it with the Japanese voices on, and I got really confused.
Oh, then you're not gonna like the anime. Well, actually, you're not gonna like the P5A, like for moral reasons and the fact that it's not dubbed.
Well, I don't care about it not being dubbed. It's just in game it was weird because all the call outs were completely different.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually. But yeah, let me see. So P5R, um, Ghost of Tsushima. That actually looks really interesting.
What?
Ghost of Tsushima. I think that's
I'm
how you pronounce
actually
it.
interested in Cyberpunk 2025. That yeah.
Don't you mean Keanu Reeves 2077 or whatever it was?
Yeah, sure, that. I'm actually kind of interested in that game, believe it or not.
Yeah, I cannot wait for Cyberpunk. That looks like it's gonna be so much fun.
What about the new Animal Crossing? That looks pretty good. And Doom
Cyberpunk
Eternal.
2077.
Oh yeah, like
Wh-
basically
where
like
do you go to? Where do I go? Do I go to Weenie Hut Juniors or do I go to the Salty Spittoon?
well, yeah, you gotta go to the Salty Spittoon to play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, okay. That's what I
You gotta, if you, oh, you go to Weenie Hut Juniors, and that's where you play. That's where you get Doom Eternal. Because everyone knows that the real blood like curdling game, or not curdling, but just blood pumping
I'm
adrenaline
trying to
game
think.
is found
Like,
at Weenie. Is,
out of all the
Animal
stores that
Crossing.
like sell video games, like Walmart, Best Buy, Target, GameStop, what's like the edgy one, and what's like the Sunshine?
GameStop is definitely the edgy one.
What's
Mhm.
the Sunshine and Flowers one?
Walmart. Walmart, if there's not a mom, like an angry mom there.
A Karen.
Karen.
Because Walmart sells everything for like $50.
Yeah, like yeah, usually like Switch games, like $60 Switch games are $50 at Walmart too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so Ghost of Tsushima. I just
$10 when I buy Doom Eternal.
I just like how we originally had like all these games like around March and April, but then most of them got delayed. So basically, we have Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing facing off on March 20th, and I just
Well,
find
they're
that
on
really
two
funny.
completely different consoles.
Well, no, Doom Eternal is gonna be on Switch too.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
gonna be able to compete with Animal Crossing on Switch.
Besides, the
It's
Switch
probably
port
gonna
got
be like
delayed
the
anyway.
worst. It's probably gonna be the worst way to play it too. I'm probably gonna buy it on PC.
I still need to beat Doom 2016. Thinking about it now.
I mean, I know Doom 2016 on Switch was perfectly playable. That's how I played it.
Because Panic Button did the port, didn't they?
Yeah, isn't Panic Button doing the port of
Panic Button is so good. They did the Warframe port and a bunch of other ports, and all of them have been really successful.
Okay, you know what I want to see get ported to the Switch? You're probably gonna all look at me
101.
saying, "What the fuck is she talking about?" But I really want a port of Res Infinite.
Oh.
Please make it happen.
Oh wow.
Mizuguchi-san, I'm begging you, please port that game to the Switch. You lovely, lovely man.
See, I mean, I don't really care about it, but I know a lot of people want to see Xenoblade Chronicles X ported to the Switch. And I'm like, I have a Wii U, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, but not everyone owned a Wii U. That's
Well, yeah, but you could just go out and buy one, like, cheap because nobody wanted them.
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yeah, true.
I mean, people obviously wanted Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fun fact. I recently got that for like after Christmas. So hey, I have it
Wait,
now.
Terraria is on the Wii U?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minecraft is
Wow.
on the Wii U too.
Yep.
Minecraft's on everything these days.
Yeah.
Man,
No, it's not. It's not on my printer. I can't play Minecraft on my printer.
Oh what?
You can,
So
get
they,
you can get a refurbished Wii U with like 3 games for like $150.
What games does it come with?
Terraria, Wind Waker HD, and the Avengers Lego game.
One game I actually give a shit about.
the Avengers Lego game?
Sure.
I mean, either way, that's 3 games. Wind Waker HD is a really good one. I actually have the special edition gamepad.
Yeah, my friend does too.
But you don't? What are you, poor?
No, it's just I
They
couldn't
got
get it.
him.
They just weren't selling it by the time I got my Wii U.
I'm glad I got it. It's neat. It's just
And
like
I got
little
the
swirls
Wii,
and
and I
stuff.
got the Wii U bundle that came with Mario Kart 8.
There weren't a lot of special editions for the Wii U. It was all on like box art.
Yeah, it was for special editions. It was mostly just like box art and what the pack-in game was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only real like special one was the Wind Waker. That's just coming out.
Oh, another game that's coming out that I'm looking forward to has to be Room Factory 4 Special. Maybe the only one in this room that likes
Oh
it.
yeah.
So yeah.
Tales of what was it? Tales of Arise, the next.
Oh yeah, that one's coming out too.
I mean,
I still need to beat Vesperia, and I also need to play Berseria.
Vesperia was a good play. Vesperia. I need to start playing on that one. I already completed Hysteria already.
I mean, I know the Final Fantasy VII remake's coming out in like April, but I'm probably
Yeah,
just I'm not gonna get that in launch. Maybe that Adventures game. What other games? But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm already getting.
Half-Life Alyx.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that actually looks really good. The problem is I don't have VR, so I can't play it.
Mm.
They need to make like an option like VR chat does.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that the whole point of Half-Life Alyx is that it is supposed to be like
Yeah.
in VR.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like
And
this
it looks like
game-changing
it requires
experience.
the index too. Looks
What?
like it requires the index.
I don't think it requires
it
it.
doesn't
They wouldn't do
require
that.
It
I
just
mean,
looks
you-
like it in a way.
Well, shit. Looks like I'm not playing Half-Life Alyx time.
But if it does work with the Oculus, what I have, I should be able to play it.
It's supposed to
yeah,
work.
yeah.
with like
Go to the store
Mhm.
page. It says it supports the Oculus Rift.
Oh, let me see. Okay.
yeah, it's supposed to work with all headsets. So
But if you have the Valve Index, it comes with Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah.
yeah. God, I wish I could afford to get an index.
Yep, it does.
I
It does
found out
support it.
recently that they discontinued the Vive, which is upsetting.
The 5 has been discontinued. Wow.
Yeah, the original Vive, because they have a newer
Ah.
one that's like the same price point, but not. I don't think it's as
Son of a
good.
bitch. Oh,
Hmm. I mean, I just really want the index because of finger tracking. That seems interesting.
I want the Index because the controllers look so much better.
Yeah, I like the way the controllers look for the index.
Well, they
Yeah.
like grab onto your hands, so they're actually comfortable and not like wands like what the Vive has.
What about the Oculus with the grip controllers?
I mean, I haven't used those, so I wouldn't know.
You could probably just
Imagine
go to your
playing
local Best
Half-Life
Buy.
Alyx with Joy-Cons.
I've literally said that Nintendo could definitely do some VR, like some basic VR stuff with the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know what? Because Res Infinite is technically a VR game. They could just like do because I know they have the Labo kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They could literally port Res Infinite with all like the VR stuff, and you could just like play with the Joy Cons and everything.
Huh.
I wonder if we'll get a new Witcher in this decade.
Oh wow. Maybe.
Because I know we're gonna get a new Elder Scrolls because they already teased it like 2 years ago at E3.
No. Yeah. Let's see how broken that is.
Oh boy, I can't wait till they release more information on Shin Megami Tensei 5. After that got teased like what, 3 years ago at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder what the new trend is gonna be this decade because last decade it was battle royales.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Makes you really wonder what the decades will be.
Maybe VR will actually get popular.
Well, I mean, it is
Probably.
popular, but it's the one thing is it's gotta get cheaper
Yeah.
Yeah.
because like the headsets themselves aren't like super expensive, but you need a good computer to be able to even use them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need it. Like you, it's not really true. As long as you have like a decent specs, like subpar, it should work a bit. That's what I was saying.
I mean, I have a 1070 and I can run most games pretty well. It's just like
Ooh, bless me.
it's just
Mhm.
like that like that's a pretty expensive card, or it was expensive. It's like
Yeah.
mid-range card,
If it's like
but then you have to go.
mid-range, then I think it will
But
work.
if you want to get like the index, that's $1,000 for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the headset and controllers, like the
The base, yeah, but
station
it's the base station, the headset.
and
mean, that's
Half-Life
like-
Alyx.
I mean, that's like the full kit, but you could just buy the headset and controllers, and I think you can use the Vive's base stations.
How much do the Vive base stations cost?
You can't buy them anymore because they discontinued the Vive.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
It's just because they work with Steam VR and the Valve Index works with it too. So I'm assuming they just work together. Which I know it's probably more complicated than that, but that's just what I'm saying for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I guess in that case, if we don't have anything more to say, then how about
Maybe we'll get a new Duke Nukem game this decade, eh, boys?
It's
I still
time.
need to stream. I bought Duke Nukem Forever, and I want to stream it, but I'm just like I want to stream it with somebody, so we
It's
can
time.
muck the game together.
Bubblegum and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass.
See, I also bought Duke Nukem Forever when it was on sale too.
Dude, it was like $3. I was like, why not?
I missed it. Oh well.
Same here. Don't beat
I mean,
yourself
it's
up
like
over it.
it's a shit game for. I mean, I've heard it's like not god awful, but
At least on PC. Because like
Yes, you
I
PC.
mean,
see it.
I watched like a like compilation of it, and the guys seemed to be having an alright time. There were laughs.
Yeah, laughs were had. But anyway, how about we just we end it here for right now.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you guys have any like final thoughts you want to say before we end for tonight?
The day of reckoning will come.
Oh yeah.
Again, we have
Follow me on
standards?
twitch.tv/Derpy so I can get affiliate. Yeah.
Again, we have standards.
Yeah.
Huh?
We do.
We do.
We have standards?
Yeah, follow me on Twitch. Give me affiliate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in that case, thanks to you all for listening to us, and thanks to the three of you for joining me tonight in this little chat.
And Camz too, but she had to
Oh yeah,
ban her
Camz
snap.
too, but she had to
Yeah, but she talked about her rape anime and then left.
God. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Stay
Smash
frosty,
that
buddy.
motherfucking like button.
What are we gonna call our subscribers? We gotta make a name for them.
We'll think about that after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still working on a lot of things here, as you can tell.
Even though we're like 5-6 videos in.
True.
Funny lads. The funnez.
Funnies.
The
It's
funnez.
fun, eh?
Dude, she's like 5 million subs. It's crazy.
Ooh, it's funny.
We're gonna get 5,000,001 subs. We're gonna beat her by 1 subscriber.
We must accumulate an army of 12-year-olds. Come on, boys. Subscribe to us.
Yes.
Next time, the funny crew play Roblox.
Oh, God.
I'd be down for that.
God.
Roblox has some pretty good games.
It does. Roblox is like okay. You just gotta like weed out the crap.
You gotta weed out the roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I sort of like that driving game that we played the last time.
That was awful, but it was fun because we were playing it.
Yeah, yeah. It's not fun. I used to play that with like a friend, another friend of mine.
Okay. Well, yeah. But yeah. So we'll have more things to talk about in the future, along with like more stuff to watch and play. So we are done for tonight. So you all have yourself a fantastic night, day, whatever, and take care.
Stay classy, San Diego.